About a week ago, my back locked up. The pain was so bad, I couldn't take it. I tried using a trigger ball to help relieve it, but that didn't really help too much, just a bit of temporary relief. So I looked into some options in town to see what I could find, and I settled for a float tank and remedial massage. Going to try the float tank was as much mental as physical. For me, it wasn't about a luxury day spa. My brain had been running 100 miles an hour. Can you actually reset a completely locked up nervous system and body in one afternoon? I went to find out. I sorted transport to get to town. On the way in, I couldn't stop thinking about what it would be like stepping into this weird pod filled with 400 kilograms of Epsom salts. The first 20 minutes was weird. I put in the earplugs that they had supplied and listened to the music track I chose and just tried to settle into it. Just lying there in the water, actually floating, was quite something. My brain couldn't switch off to start with. It was frustrating. Eventually, my nervous system stopped fighting and let go. When it was time to get out, I didn't feel ready to hop out. I was finally at peace. I went from zero gravity and a relaxed state into a physical battleground. Stepping out of the float tank and then into a remedial massage was a shock to the system. It was a painful experience, but I needed it. It was good pain, and it's just one of those things you have to go through to get to the other side. I left feeling loose and a little sore but relaxed. I hopped into the borrowed car and headed home for the hour-long drive. As the drive wore on, I started feeling a sharp pain coming back, and a sinking feeling came over me. Was it worth it? The car seat had completely flared up those raw, newly worked fibres. It proves that recovery isn't a quick fix. It's a brutal process. The reality is, I'm rebuilding from zero, and you cannot get back to peak training if your physical foundation is broken. Investing in your body is non-negotiable. How do you manage to turn your brain off when you hit a wall? Drop it in the comments. I've got a doctor's appointment coming up where I've got to figure out some things that are going on with me to take the next step of this structural rebuild. Talk to you soon.